Good morning, my beautiful people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Blessing, 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 blessing. I am sending you guys a lot of love and blessings across the world, across the universe, wherever you are, morning, afternoon, evening. Take it, because I'm sending it to you. I love you. And if nobody tell you today, I'm proud of you and I love you. And never give up on your dreams. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. For me, death, and where there's death, there's no rebirth. Death, rebirth, death, rebirth. Something dies off, something gets started. Death and rebirth. Death don't have to be always something bad. A death card. It don't have to be something bad always. It always could be something else, Where there's death, there's rebirth. That's how I see it. And, yes. And always stay strong. Stay strong and keep your head up. No matter what's going on around this world. We will have distraction. We will have, temptation. We will have all kinds of stuff, all kinds of things that we're not supposed to have around us. But then yet again, can we make it? Yes, we may try. We'll get there. Because, the world today, I wouldn't say the world, the people in the world, which is humanity today, is so hard to satisfy everybody. You cannot satisfy everybody because you are not here to satisfy everybody. You are here to satisfy yourself and the ones that you love and the ones that appreciate you. Okay, darling? And so there it is, there it is, and there it is. I want to speak on relationship for a little bit. In a relationship, well, let's clear out the energy. Blessing. Let that be voice. Let there be peace on earth. And so it is. Yes, there is. There is peace on earth and there is peace everywhere around me. And me, whatever you feel like, give it. That relationship, right? In relationship, I have been through so many of them. It is what it is. I look at relationship like this. There are a lot of people that are not happy. They're still in the relationship. There are people that are married in a relationship. They are not happy. They don't want to be with that person. It's not to say that, and they force themselves to stay there. Why? Because maybe they have family together and they want to be there for the family. But then again, do you want to be there with the person that you're not happy with and you want to be there because you have kids? It don't work. It won't work. Because if you stay there for the kids, and the kids will see you guys keep fighting each and every day, keep arguing each and every day. When I say fight, I mean argue. I don't know if you are going through any verbal abuse, if you are going through any, anything that's not appropriate and is in front of the kids, get out of it. Get out of it and go get help. Get out of it and get out of it right now and go and get help. It is so important that we as a woman, we as women, we put up with so many things, with so much craps from other people, which is other genders, whatever gender that you're interested in. We seem to forget that we are also human. We are also beings that we take care of everything else. We take care of everything else, no matter how you look at the situation, no matter how you see the situation, there it is. You stay there because you care for the person. because you want to be there for the person. But at one point, do you really want to be there? Are you really happy? Are you really getting the emotion that you deserve from that particular place, from that particular thing, from that particular item? If you're not getting what you deserve from that person, or from that thing, or from that job, or from that place, I don't think you should stay there. Being happy is like, it comes from within. You have to be happy with yourself first, because happiness, if you're not happy and content with yourself, I say this all the time, if you're not happy and content with yourself, you will not be able to stay in a relationship, because you will be dependent on the other people to show you love, on the other person or the party, whatever that you are interested in, to show you love, to give you love, to be there for you, to show up for you. And then when they're not showing up for you, you're upset, you are mad, you are this, you are that. That's because you expect them to be there for you. Try not to put expectation in anything that you do. I stopped putting expectation in a lot of stuff that I do these days. I stopped expecting things to be there for me. I stopped expecting people to give to me. I stopped expecting people to do stuff for me, because I have been all my life. I had people has been, discouraging me and betraying me and not being there for me. So now I'm starting to be like, I'm going to trust you, but I'm going to trust you from a distance. I'm going to trust you from over there, because I still have love for you, right? But then again, I will trust you, and I will trust you from over there. It's much better for me to trust you from over there than me to trust you from right here, because I had already expected you to be there, but you weren't there for me. You was not there, right? And so when it comes to loving on yourself, you show love, you show up for yourself. You get up and you do it each and every day. No matter if you're getting progress or not. No matter you getting whatever that you need from that stuff that you're doing. From that, it could be anything created. When I say relationship, it don't just mean a partnership. No, relationship with anything creative that you're doing, any love that you're putting into, because you are putting your time, you're putting your energy, you are putting everything that you got, everything that you have in there. And so therefore you're not receiving anything back. So what's the point of staying in there and you're not happy, guys? Why are you staying there and you are not happy? You're killing yourself. You're just hurting yourself. You're hurting your soul. You're hurting your heart because you're not happy. Oh, I want to stay for the kids. I tried that before. It didn't work. It didn't work. I was like, why am I staying in here and I'm trying to hold on and it's not working? The person keep acting the same way each and every time. Why would I want to put myself into something where I know that the person is not showing up for me? They're not showing up for me. They're not showing up for anything that you're putting your hard-earned feeling into. They're not showing up for you. So then now you want to show up for the person. You want to be there for the person physically, mentally, emotionally, financial-wise. And you depend on that person to give you. You depend on that person to show you. You depend on that person to be there for you. But the person won't be there for you if you cannot be there for yourself. If you cannot be there for yourself, the person cannot be there for you, honey. It's just not going to happen. Loving on you and being loved is so important that we as women, we look for love every places, in all the wrong places that are there. All the wrong places. We'll look for love where we just sit there and be like, I would just settle. No, try not to settle for something that's not helping. That's something that's just not giving. It's killing you slowly. It doesn't matter what gender. Relationship is a relationship. I don't do gender. It's just the energy. And when they say like a divine masculine or the divine feminine is coming back, a divine, when you guys also, I also want to say something. When, there are a lot of tarot readers out here, nothing, but some be like, oh, divine masculine, divine this, divine that. When you are listening to stuff like that, make sure that when they say divine masculine, it's not just it's not just a man. It could be a male, it could be a female in the male energy. Now, when they say divine feminine, it could be a male in a feminine energy, and it's like vice versa. I could be a female, but then when they reading the tarot, when the card come out, they will say, "Oh, a divine masculine." It could be a female then in a male energy. It could be a male in a female energy, vice versa. Either way it goes, energy is fluent. Energy is fluent. It doesn't have no gender to it. It does not have any gender to it. And if you think that when they say, oh, somebody's coming back, you have to see how long have you not spoke to that person. How long you wasn't there, you guys haven't spoken together. How long you guys haven't seen each other. You are there for each other because of the kid, because of the baby, because of the children, because of whatever, because of job or partnership, because of work or something. And you have to deal with each other. They have that. I had to drop the ball when it comes to relationship at one point of my life, because I'm like, the same person keep doing this. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoop-de woo woo. I'm like, the same person keep doing the same thing over and over. They're not gonna change. They're not trying to change it up. They're not trying to mix match the stuff a little bit, so that way we can move forward and try to see if we can change it somehow, somewhat. You know what I mean? But if they keep acting the same, baby, what are we doing? At some point in our lives, as we grow older or we grow younger, whatever you feel like, we have to choose, and we have to choose wisely. Do we want to be at peace? Do we want to be drama-free? And if you're with somebody and the person keep bringing you drama each and every day, darling, that's not it, baby. Drop it, baby, drop it. You have to see too, is the person contributing into anything financial wise too, because financially you don't want to do everything by yourself either, honey. Any kind of ship. But relationship with, when it's two people or three people, whatever that you're into, it don't have to be one person bringing bread all the time. You guys have to work it out together and see where you guys can bring the bread and share the bread together. Today's day, you know what I figure? I was like, today's day, age, it's like they don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to. They don't. I put a hold on it. And then, what I started to do now is to enjoy myself, be more adventurous, go out there, experience things, learn different things, be open for different stuff, experimenting a lot of stuff. And once you're out there and you're learning different things and you're watching people, as far as being loved, I'm pretty sure they have, out of 10, there could be 1 or 2 good partner out there, with a male or female. And you know what I realized, though? The good people that have good hearts nowadays, we don't go nowhere mostly. We'll go out to the beach, though, and go out to eat. We go out and enjoy it ourselves. But we're not paying attention to people, because we have, it's like Because when you shut off from any type of relationship, you're like, at this point, because everybody wants, once they see you, everything is physical. They just want to get in bed and they just want to do it. No. You know, it has to be a point where we put a stop on that. Oh, I see you, I like you physically. It's nothing emotion, like the emotion is not even there anymore. People don't even talk about the mind, the presence, you know, like the love that you guys can bring together. People don't even talk about that anymore these days. They just thinking about how people want to get in bed. This is like, I don't know when last I did that. I don't know. And yeah, I did met a lot of people, and that's all they want. I'm not there. I'm not here for that. If I cannot be connected to you physically, mentally, let me get connected to you mentally first and emotionally. Let me get that connection. But if I'm not connected to you on a mental level or an emotional level, honey, I don't know what we're doing. I don't even know where we're going, baby. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm like, you know, just like like I told you guys, you know, I don't know, but like I was meditating one time, it was like, oh, it was you, baby. No, it's not me. It's you that's doing something to that man. It's you that's doing something to that woman. It's you that's doing something to they, them, she, her, whatever gender that you're with. It's not me. I'm not doing anything to anybody. It's you that's doing stuff to hold that person with you, because you know that when that person leaves you, you won't have anything to show for. So you want to hold on with that to that person by strength. You can whirl that person in you will keep confusing that person so the person can stay with you. Or maybe so that it doesn't matter who, male or female. Read between the lines, honey. The thing of the matter is, when that person keep confusing you, when that person keep doing stuff to confuse you, to just like mix match a lot of stuff in your mind, and you see that, oh, they love me, they want to love, they want to give. No, baby, that's not love, baby. That's black magic, honey. That's black magic. You know, they would take all your stuff. They would take a piece of your hair. They would take a piece of your nails. They would take, you know, a piece of your things that come, you know, the men's or what, I don't know how they call it, the cement that comes out of the male area. I don't know. People pull a hole in the condoms, you know. There are people out here that's very malicious. I'm sorry. I just have to say it. So you also have to be very careful who you choose as a partner, guys. It's so important. We have to, our body is our temple. Our body is something that we have to care for. We have to love on. You know, sex will come, baby. Sex will come, honey. I know it's hard for some people to even before I became celibate. And I'm proud to say that. I'm very proud to say that. Nothing to anybody else that's not. And I'm very proud because I have worked hard. And when I was with my partner at that time, I always used to wait for that person to come by before I even do anything. I was talking to anybody else, but I just never had no body connection with that person, with anybody else besides the person that I was with at that time. And they can tell you that. I mean, they may lie to you, but whatever, right? But they could tell. I was never the person that like go outside of any kind of shifts to sleep with anybody. No. I waited. Yes, I have people that I text with, you know, flirt. But then now that I realized that, it was like, okay, even you texting and flirting online and all things like that, That's also cheating. I didn't know that. But now that I know that, I know now. But you have to be very, very, very careful on who you choose as a partner, who you live with, who you work with, who you sleep with in your bed, who you bring into your house, who you connect it to on a spiritual level also. Because not every spiritualist people out here are also pure either, baby. No, honey. It's just something that I have went through all of those things, baby. I did. And no, not every spiritualist people out here wanted the good for you. You have to be careful who you watch, who you listen to, what you consume into your body, what you drink. It is so important. I know it's not easy, but baby, by all means necessary. If you want to make yourself happy, do it, but make sure you do it wisely. Make sure you're choosing the right thing. I know we don't know what's the right thing, but we can only know by connecting to ourselves, by being connected with ourselves, by being grounded into nature, into earth, into stuff that we love to do. By being connected doesn't mean, because when you sharing your body with everybody and you going from Adam and Eve and so on and so forth, Michelle and Louis and Rodriguez and all kinds of names that you had already meshed with. Now you taking on from their body, you taking on a piece of them. Once you sleep with somebody, you taking on from a piece of them. Now you gone with some of their karma, you gone with some of their spirit, some of their whatever. We have shapeshifter, succubus. Be very careful on who you share your body with. Yes, the thing, especially male. I wouldn't say especially male, because we also have females out there that does it. I'm just gonna say, because it's gender. It just doesn't matter. I used to be like, oh, I want to do it, but then when I say I want to do it, I always have to wait on that person to do it with it. And when they gone, I don't do it until they come again. Until they show up again and come to me. And they all know that. So for me to say, I stepped out of, no, I never did that. I never did that. Like I said before, some of my relationships were longer than my eyelashes. But it was like in and out. It lasted in and out. In and out. But anyway. So when you do wanna be, especially meshing. When I say meshing, I can there's certain words we cannot use on YouTube. Because I think YouTube guidelines have changed, I think. Yeah. It was just the other day I was reading, something. YouTube have changed a lot of their guidelines. So I also have to watch for that, But anyway, yeah, you have to be very careful. I know it's hard, but I'm going on 5. I'm going on 5 years now. So that now when I see anybody, I'm like, oh, I'm so intimacy. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know, because I want to make sure if I do with somebody, that person, when we have that connection, when we have a connection like that, that's called a Kundalini awakening. That's a Kundalini, because you are meshing with the person You will mesh, let's say, two snakes together. Look at two snakes when they're meshing together. Go and watch Geographic Channel, because I know they have a Geographic Animal Channel out there that shows. I remember one day I was watching the Geographic Channel, and they happened to show at that time how two snakes mesh together. I was memorized by that, because I'm like, that is so amazing, because that's what human does. We men, that's how we do it. It's just that one partner do more than other. I think if you are with somebody and it comes to that, it has to be vice versa. It's not gonna be one person work. No, baby. We put the work in together. You do it, I do it, we do it together. I do it, you do it. It's a vice versa. Yes. I try to be careful on who I share my body with. And I want you to do the same. It's not easy, baby. No, honey, it's not easy. It's not. It's not. But trust and best believe. You could do it. You could be also creative with certain stuff also. You could create. I was like, I always used to be creative with the thing, But yes, choose your body wisely. Make sure you're doing the proper thing, not only for you, but for both parties. Love on you. Stay strong, honey. Never, 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 never sell yourself short to anything. Be brave of taking a leap in anything. If you want to travel, honey, do it. A staycation, do it. A vacation, do it. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. Okay, honey? I love you so much. You will have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your weekend. And have a good week ahead of you. I'm wishing you all the best and all the love from me to you, my darling. You have a good rest of your day. I love I love it. And make sure you love on you. Peace and blessing. Later.